Yeah, what's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Welcome to another episode of Nicktendo Direct Now. Super Andrew, what's going on, my dude? How you doing? Ryoko, Ed, I see you on the chat. We got 7 people watching. Make sure, everybody, you hit that like button. And once again, appreciate all y'all for stopping by. We got some news to go over today, and then we're gonna do a little bit. We're gonna try to do a little bit of a Q&A at the end of the stream, so I'm going to get that out of the way now. So whether you want to ask me a video game question or any question in general, really, as long as it's not too crazy personal, we can go ahead and just talk about it, because I kind of want to have fun today a little bit, and I kind of just want to just hang out with everybody. We got a little bit of news. We got a little bit of quick hitter news that I do want to show y'all, and I can't wait for that. But real quick, how's everybody doing in the chat? How was your day? How was work? How was life in general? You know, my life right now is kind of crazy. Like, I'll just be honest with y'all. It's kind of crazy right now for me personally. Anyway, my life is a little bit, let's put it this way. I've never experienced what I'm going through this holiday ever in my entire life. And so, yeah, just one of those deals where it's going to be an interesting holiday and an interesting Christmas. But either way, Quest says dislike button hit. Appreciate you, bro. Quest is a homie from my Madden League. He's a good dude. Appreciate you, bro. Smash Ultimate came today. I saw that, Andrew. I saw that. And are you gonna do an unboxing video for that? And then Shonzu's here. What's up, man? Appreciate you for stopping by too. So I'm glad everybody's doing well. And like I said, we got quite a bit of news to go. I can't even speak. We have some news to go. Not quite a bit, but we have some. But let's go ahead and just get into the quick hitters. Ooh, yeah. So anyway, we got a little bit of quick hitter news today. I mean, just, you know, just small little tidbits here and there. It's getting to the holiday season. It's getting to be that point of the year where there's not a whole lot of news coming out. And so really, you know, it's that time of the year where we just got to make it up. You know what I mean? It's not E3. It's not early holiday season. So not all these games are coming out and all these games. So, I mean, really the only game that's came out recently has been Smash. There you go. And that's pretty much it. So there's not a whole lot of news this time of the year, for sure. Quest says Dante for Smash. I would not mind that at all. But anyway, quick hitter news. And actually, Dante, for this next game I'm getting ready to talk about, Mortal Kombat 11 was announced at the Game Awards last week. They went ahead and showed us the trailer for that. I don't know if y'all liked the trailer. I thought the trailer was okay. But regardless, they announced that there will be a beta test for Mortal Kombat 11 starting in March 2019. The test will kick off for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but the beta won't be available for Switch. So there you go. So, I mean, I plan on getting it for the Switch because I just wanted to get it for the Switch. So that kind of disappoints me a little bit that it's not coming for Switch. But regardless, beta for Mortal Kombat 11, March 2019. Release date April 23rd. So be on the lookout for that. Next bit of quick hitter news: Stardew Valley for Switch is finally getting multiplayer support this week. So you, if you are interested in Stardew Valley and you like that game and you like playing the multiplayer support and you like playing multiplayer on PC but you didn't have it on Switch, now you're going to be able to get it on Switch this week. Let's see here. I hope I pronounce this right. Husarias. Maybe Sega decided to create Sonic, who at the beginning is the normal Sonic. Later, after science experiments, he's transforming into Sonic we know. Maybe the Sonic is Sonic that become a Sonic. I don't know what to make of that. I kind of clarify a little bit. Super Andrew says, well, at least you can still play the beta with your Xbox. That's true. I can still play the beta with my Xbox, but I really want to play it on the Switch. We're gonna have to wait and see. That kind of makes me a little bit nervous though. Like, you're not gonna put the beta on the Switch, so how do you expect it to do on the Switch? You know what I mean? Like, I know this is gonna make G5 mad because we had a debate about this in the Discord a little bit, but peer-to-peer connections on the Switch are already being a little bit horrendous here. Let's be honest, peer-to-peer connections on the Switch aren't super great, and we already know with a game like Mortal Kombat there will be peer-to-peer connections there. I feel like it's going to be a disaster on a Switch without them beta testing it. That's just me personally. So next bit of quick hitter news, and I hope you guys are ready for this because I'm kind of ready for this. But the first movie poster for the Sonic, quote unquote, Sonic live action film went up today, and I'm just gonna go ahead and click it and show y'all right here. This is a little bit interesting. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about this. I mean, he looks furry. He looks like an animal. He's got what seems to be some Adidas on, some red Adidas, red, maybe some Yeezys, maybe some red. I don't know, but they look like Adidas. Let's be real. And it's just a little different. It's a little different. I mean, yeah, we can't see his eyes and everything like that. And I know people are kind of saying it's horrifying, and they're sort of bashing it a little bit, but I gotta be honest with y'all, I kind of like how the model, making him look real, making him look furry, everything like that. More Sonic Mania, less Sonic Forces, please. Raiko says. I'm just saying, like, I don't mind what I've seen so far on this poster. It doesn't make me nervous like a lot of people are. A lot of people are saying, like, no, I don't like it, don't do that, that's not good, it looks cheesy. Fair enough, but for me, it hasn't bothered me as much. So there you go for that one. There's a little bit of that quick hitter news. And so next bit of quick hitter news, Bandai Namco news. I mean, really, it's more of Tales series news. So this next upcoming year is going to be a huge year for the Tales franchise from Bandai Namco. Tales of Vesper Definitive Edition is launching in January. It's launching on multiple platforms: PS4, Xbox, PC, and Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna cop that Switch version. Yes, I will. And apparently now they're working on a mobile game. I didn't see this. They're working on a mobile game called Tales of Crestoria. And so, I mean, I don't know exactly how I feel about this. It just says an RPG written in blood and betrayal. Like I said, I am a fan. Hey, Jake says, hey, I was serious. My bad, bro. I'll get to you. But I am a fan of the Tales series. Honestly, I am a fan of the Tales series. I just don't know how I feel about a Tales mobile game. I haven't played Dragalia Lost for Nintendo, so I won't be able to tell you how that goes. But like I said, who knows? Who knows how it'll go? It kind of makes me a little bit nervous. It makes me just a little teensy weensy nervous a little bit for this. But hey, we still got Tales of Vesper coming out, the definitive edition. So look on the way for that. Next bit of quick hitter news: Monster Hunter World free trial is coming out on consoles December 11th, and you can play it up till December 17th. I will take advantage of that free trial because my game share partner no longer exists, and I've been wanting to play Monster Hunter World, but I don't have Monster Hunter World on the Xbox because my game share partner left me, so I haven't been able to play Monster Hunter World for quite a bit of time. And so I will take advantage of this free trial, at least for this amount of time, just to play a little bit of here and there, which is good news. If you want to try out the game, go ahead and play it. I mean, Monster Hunter World was what, RPG of the year? Good game, great game. Jacob says, let's talk about how stupid it is that laggy 4-way matches in Smash Crew are. Yeah, we had a little bit of an argument about that in the Discord, my dude. We really did, about how the peer-to-peer servers need to be fixed, and we had a little bit of argument in the Discord with G5 about it a little bit. Raiko says, now only if we could get Tales of Hearts in the Vita. That's a gem in the Tales franchise. Haven't played that one. But Monster Hunter World free trial December 11th, December 17th, RPG of the year according to the Game Awards. That game will be out soon. Play it if you haven't played it. It's actually a good game. It's a great game. I actually thoroughly enjoy the game, honestly. Really do. Game is very fun. I didn't think I'd like it too much because that was my first entry into the Monster Hunter series, so forgive me for that. I know, Raiko, you like to murder me for that point, but that's my first entry into the series anyway, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did enjoy playing it. I enjoyed everything, the aspects. I know they quote unquote dumbed it down and watered it down for new users. I get it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. So anyway, that's it for the quick hitter news. We are gonna have the big show, but like I said, if you have any Q&A questions in the chat, get them ready, get them geared up. We'll be answering them after the big show. Oh yes, the big show. So first big discussion in the big show, which this is not like huge news, but to me, I think it's significant. So the PlayStation 4 finally surpassed the Xbox 360 in lifetime sales. This is big. Xbox 360 is Xbox's gym. Xbox 360 kind of took over whenever Sony was kind of messing up with the PS3, right? And so in recent history, with all of the consoles, minus the Wii U, because the Wii did actually, if you want to be technical, if you want to get technical, the Wii did body both of their numbers by selling as much as they did. So the Xbox 360 only sold about, let me see here, it says here 85.8 million units. PS4 has now surpassed it with 86.15 million units. And I think that's significant just because of the way these two have been going back and forth since the inception of the Xbox, right? Like they have been in direct competition with each other. As Nintendo's been doing their own thing, and Xbox and Sony have been in direct competition with each other. And Xbox came out, and it was their first entry into the console world, and PS2 just kind of just owned it. And then the next generation, 360 came out. Xbox Live was just put on steroids pretty much. They pretty much had the cheaper console. They were starting to get a little bit of Japanese support and a bunch of Japanese games. Me and Rocco talked about it in the stream, like Eternal Sonata, Lost Odyssey, Tales of Vesper. They're starting to get a little bit of Japanese support there. And it seemed like they were building momentum and they were really beating the PS3. And then all of a sudden, they just shot themselves in the foot. Xbox did, and then Sony took over. I feel like this is significant because it just shows that it just represents what we already knew. But yeah, like Sony was taking over this generation. We knew it, and now they have officially beat Xbox in their game in the last generation. So one can only tell, and time will only tell what's going to happen next generation. This is why I'm excited for the next generation. I really am. Like, and I will say this much. This my thought here will bleed into the next topic, but I feel like with this next generation coming out, with Xbox and Sony gearing up and the Switch being where it is, where they're supposedly coming out with a new rendition this upcoming year, and then Sony and Xbox will be working on their stuff. I think Nintendo has a huge opportunity, and that's what brings me into this next bit of news here. So Reggie of Nintendo of America, the homie Reggie, says E3 is an outstanding opportunity and a no-brainer for Nintendo, and he pretty much said that their mentality is to constantly innovate. At E3, they're going to innovate. He said, broadly speaking, they like to talk about games that are closer to the first and second quarter, and they're going to use E3 as a chance to do that, which pretty much, I'm going to go read between the lines here, like, Nintendo's got a bunch of games announced and a bunch of news for next year coming up. Like, we thought Smash was going to be like the end all, but it's not. We got games like Daemon Machina X, Luigi's Mansion, Metroid Prime 4 still in the way, Yoshi, a game that Game Freak is doing called Town. We got a bunch of third-party games coming. It seems like, and what I like about this news is it seems like because Xbox and Sony are sort of gearing for the next gen, it seems like there's going to be a small amount of time for Nintendo to capitalize from 2019 to about 2020, 2021, where they'll be the only ones putting out, first party games and having first party support for their platform. It'll just be them at that point. I find that interesting. I find that very interesting. I'm eyeing that to see how they do, because Sony still has Death Stranding coming out. We know about Ghost of Tsushima. What was that? Days Gone is another one. But other than that, is anybody like really, really excited for those? Is anybody really, really hyped for those? I personally don't think so, right? And so I'm looking forward to seeing what Nintendo does in this span, because Reggie's already said, look, we're going to be driving innovation. We're going to be doing a lot of things for this E3. It's going to be a big opportunity for them. He wouldn't say these things if there wasn't stuff coming out. Avidan's here. What's going on, Brett? Appreciate you. Araico says, I hope Xbox can make a good comeback. It's difficult because Sony are even giving Nintendo a run these days with the quality of their exclusives. How far off do you think Nintendo will be come March from that 20 million goal? I don't know. We're going to have to find out after we get numbers for Smash. I think Smash is going to be a big one. But like I was saying, another quote, what does he say here? Broadly speaking, we like to talk about games that are closer. Typically, for example, at E3, we'll focus on content, maybe extending into the first or second calendar quarter following E3. That is typically our horizon. He says, we believe that works because it's close enough that the fans can be excited and look forward to it. And when we have to do an exception and do something different, we're doing it for very specific reasons. So pretty much expect some things coming down the pipe in E3. And Avidan, I don't know if you're still there, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. I was saying that I feel like in this small little gap where Xbox and Sony are working on the next gen and don't have a whole lot down the road, I feel like Nintendo's going to capitalize a lot in this whole 2019 to 2021 time frame, where there's going to be just first party game after first party game, IP after IP after IP coming over and over and over and over again. And I feel like they're going to capitalize on it big time while the two companies are sort of just sitting there gearing up. Nintendo is in a significant, they're in a, I would say, unique position. Like, forgive me, because of the quote unquote failure of the Wii U, which, I mean, by their standards, it was a failure, but the Wii U was still a good console. But because of the failure of the Wii U, and they had to re-gear their thought line and re-gear the company, and they put out the Switch not that many years later, they are in a significant position where they can't just redo the Switch and say, here's our next generation, because I mean, they could if they wanted to, but at this point, it's such a new thought. There's no way they could just do like a brand new generation. So I feel like in this time span, they're gonna have a lot of stuff come out, and they're gonna capitalize a lot. And I think this time frame where it's just Nintendo putting out games and nobody else is, I think they're gonna garner. They're going to gain a lot of interest from people who wouldn't normally be into Nintendo with this. That's me personally, anyway. That's what I think, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to see that. So Reggie, E3, look out for it. He's dropping a little bit of hints there and there. And let's talk about this last bit of the big show. So according to Famitsu, preliminary report says Super Smash Bros. Ultimate sold 1.3 million in Japan only. Okay, so 1.3 million in Japan is what they're saying. We're gonna get an official numbers report on Wednesday. And Avidan kind of asked me, he goes, do you think that Smash Ultimate will beat out Smash 4 numbers? And I said, I think so. 1.3 million just in Japan, and then add the numbers just in America, add the numbers in Europe, add the numbers everywhere. I think it's going to be close, Avidan. I think it's going to be very close to them beating those numbers and selling near 10, 11 million. I think it's very possible. I think they are very close. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what they have here. And so with that being said, I also want to talk about Smash as a game. My impersonations, I don't know how the Japanese will find time. I was there not long ago. Everybody was playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate on their Switch. Dude, they find time. They will find time. Trust me. But so now that we got the number of sales there, I want to talk a little bit about Smash and my impressions of the game. I was joking last night in my live stream, saying that everybody was saying, Nick, you're up late, you should be going to work, and yada yada yada, and y'all was making fun of me in the chat, talking about, you're addicted. And I kept saying, I can quit anytime I want, like, just joking, Alcoholics Anonymous, I can quit whenever I want, stop worrying, guys. Like, we were joking about it. But my first off impressions of the game, only being out since Friday and it's Monday, is this game is solid. And it's exactly what I thought it would be when they announced it. I knew that this game was such a big thing for Nintendo that there was no way they could mess up this game. There was no way they could afford to mess up this game. And so far, this game is solid. One, it looks beautiful. Let's just start there. The game looks gorgeous. 100% gorgeous. The game looks amazing. And I even think it looks better handheld than it does docked. When you play this thing handheld, oh my goodness, how good does this game look? Everybody, whoever in the chat, let me know. Oh my goodness, how well does this thing look handheld? It looks great. Ed says, wake up, smash, driving to work, smash, bathroom break, smash. Exactly. Like, it's just so much going on here. But let's start. The visuals of this game, gorgeous. I mean, yeah, Smash Ultimate looks as good as a Wii U port. Chill. Like, when you pick characters, like, let me just go with this one. When you pick characters, like you pick Incineroar, for example, and you're going to go do an online match and it shows the two characters by side, versus such and such versus. When you see the detail in like Incineroar's model there, it's ridiculous looking. It is crazy. Smash is like 8 players, ain't it? That's going to continue to do very well in Japan when looking at the culture of handhelds now and how people are using the Switch right now. It looks great in handheld. I've been using that way to practice. Like, same here, and I almost prefer the game handheld now. Jake, like, honestly, I almost prefer to play Smash handheld. Like, I thought I wouldn't. I thought that playing handheld would be annoying. I don't like playing Splatoon handheld. I don't like playing Mario Kart. I like playing Mario Kart handheld just a little bit, but most of the multiplayer games that I play, I don't like playing handheld too much. I don't. I like putting it, docking it, and having the controller. In this game, I don't have that issue on Smash. Honestly, the game almost feels more natural for me personally to play handheld than it does to play docked. And that's kind of nuts for me personally to think about it. Like, for me, it is crazy to think about that. For someone who's been traditionally a console player and traditionally looking at a TV and playing it, having a controller, Xbox, Sony, whatever, and not being a traditionally handheld player, for me to say I almost prefer to play Smash handheld is saying something. It's saying something. Edward says handheld is nice when you're playing 1v1. If you're doing more than one, pull out the TV. Yeah, true. Avidan says this game took Octopath's place as just looking. Yes, it did. And Super Mario Sunshine too. I mean, Sunshine Odyssey and Super Mario Odyssey too. Like, it's crazy. But this game, one, I almost prefer playing this handheld, which is nuts. Looks gorgeous. 2, World of Light, as good as advertised. I'm not even that far in, but the spirits and the way they advertise World of Light, it's as good as advertised. I didn't think it would be that much content in World of Light, but it really is. And then I even said, like, I wanted something just as good as Subspace Emissary, maybe something bigger than a Subspace Emissary. And so far, we got it. So far, we have it. World of Light is unreal bigger than I thought it would be. And it's challenging too with how they do everything. Titan goes, what's up? And it's challenging with how they do everything with the spirits, and it can make it really challenging. So thumbs up to them developing World of Light, because better than advertised, honestly. The spirits, I'm not into it. I know there's some people that are into that aspect of it. I haven't really dove that far into that aspect of Super Smash Brothers, like the spirit. I haven't dove that far into playing multiplayer with spirits and having different rules, and you can play with this spirit, that spirit, and having crazy things happen in the game. I haven't done that, so I can't say too much about that. But World of Light, great. And then let's talk about online. I wasn't much of an online player in Super Smash Bros, right? Last gen, right? Didn't talk. We're talking about Super Smash Bros. Titan. We're talking about that. So I wasn't much of a online player, right? But from what I've gathered from homies like Avidan, from homies like G5, people are saying like they preferred the system online last year for the For Glory and just the casual play, instead of including everything in as a ranking system. Because the way they're doing it now with the global ranking system is you're ranked no matter what you're doing, whether you're playing 4 versus 4, 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, no matter what you're doing, items, no items, whatever, it all goes into your, was it global ranking system or global whatever system it's called. And that bothers a lot of people, that you could not just pick whether you want to do rank or not. And I tend to agree. That's, a lot of people were saying if it's not broke, don't fix it, and they decided to do something a little bit different, and I feel like they need to revert back to that if they're going to do that. That's just me personally, not having ever played Smash, but hearing people complain about it, and hearing people talk about it, and hearing people talk about the global Smash system, and like Ed said earlier, like it's really frustrating. You're going to hop into a a 4 smash. It's gonna hurt your ranking, and it's a laggy mess. And it's a laggy mess, and it counts versus your ranking. That's kind of an issue for certain people, and I don't blame them. It's kind of unfair because you'd rather be able to have more control over your ranking rather than just clicking let's play and then it's hurting your ranking. You'd rather be able to say, hey, I want to play for ranking. I know if I lose it's going to mess up my ranking, but I'm cool with that because I chose to do that. So you'd rather have a little bit more control over what happens to you, because I know that they added the whole preferred rules, right? Like you can put your preferred rules and you put them in. This is how I want to play. Badlands says, I've had no lag. I've had very little lag playing one-on-one. When I go and play 4s, it can get kind of crazy. It really can. When we were streaming last night, even in 1v1 arenas, we were getting some lag. But once again, going back to, I lost my train of thought, bad latency. No, but going back to, people would like to be able to control what they can control. Putting everything into rank is kind of messed up. Like I said, I know they have the preferred rules. I know that you can say, hey, I want to play one-on-one only with no items and this kind of stuff. You can put your preferred rules in, but you're not always guaranteed to get those preferred rules when you play somebody. I've been very lucky when I've played online. I've only played like maybe 8 matches because I much like to play with people that I know on these streams that I do. But when I've played like 8 matches, I've only played 2 that have been just regular 4 people smash. The rest have been one-on-one. But I had preferred rules on, and it still just ignored those preferred rules. So I know that they have preferred rules, but you don't always get your preferred rules. And I know they're doing their best to match people up by region. I know that they said that. I know they're doing their best to make it sure the experience is better. So hats off to Nintendo for that. But they can always still improve on this. And like I said, in the Discord, we had a big debate between Rocco, G5, Ed, and the real mate about lag and peer-to-peer servers and this and that. And G5 Ed says it's not bad, just fix your internet. And everybody was saying, come on, man, Nintendo knows better than this and that. And there was a bit of an argument there. I think it's a little bit of both here. Yes, have a good connection, but Nintendo could have done their best to and can still continue to do their best, because I think they did make leaps and bounds with the whole region matchmaking and whatnot, and I feel like they did great doing that. But I think they can continue to improve and improve and improve the NSO, improve online experience, all that stuff. They think they can. And yes, also don't be playing on a hotspot. There was somebody that we played last night who had a hotspot, and they were playing on a mobile hotspot, trying to play us and smashing a mobile hotspot, and it wasn't good. The experience was not great. So the online, I would say, for Smash is solid. Solid. I enjoy it. For the most part, I'm just playing in my own arena with my buddies. I play a few ranked games here and there. Still fun. This game is, I personally think it could be Game of the Year material. That's just me personally. Yeah, I think it could be Game of the Year come next year, next holiday, if it's still a thing, if it's still a top 5 game streamed on Twitch and everything else. I think it could potentially be Game of the Year, honestly. The game is that good. The game is that fun. The game is that addicting. And I only feel like it's only going to grow and grow and grow and grow. We talked about this before. I have plenty of people talking about Smash Bros that I didn't think would play Smash Bros, and now they want to get a Switch and play Smash Bros. My buddy Shameless, me and Salty's one of our good buddies, he's getting a Switch. The first game he got, Smash Bros and Mario Kart. So this game, I feel like, is a Game of the Year candidate for next year. Personally, I think it should have been a Game of the Year candidate this year if the Game Awards were held in March, like most of these award shows are in real life, like the Academy and the Grammys, like when they hold it in March after the last quarter. Like, I feel like if the Game Awards were held then, it would probably make a lot more sense to do that, and I think it could have been a Game of the Year candidate then. But since they do it so early, quarter 2 and quarter 3 or whatever, then we kind of got to go with what we got to go with, and I think it's going to be Game of the Year. It's going to be a Game of the Year candidate next year. The game is just that good. It's that solid, looks that great, plays that great, feels great, fun, addicting. Everything that you want in a game, there. So yes, my impressions are this game is a 9 out of 10. Possibly it could have been a 10 out of 10, but there's some things online that I don't like. But 9 out of 10 for sure. Super Smash Bros. Right now. So that'll do it there for the impressions. I said that I was going to do a Q&A at the end of the stream. If anybody has any questions they want to ask, like I said, it could be anything you guys want. Go ahead and ask. Whether do I like chili? Do I like this and that? Ask it away. Do you want to ask something about the video games? You want to make a point? Go ahead and let me hear it as I let's find a new song to listen to. This song's pretty chill, but I want something different to listen to. There we go. Do I know the Muffin Man? Do I know the Muffin Man? No. But I love muffins though. So if I could meet the Muffin Man, and maybe make some sort of agreement like, bro, I need you to make me hella good muffins. And yes, Avidan says KFC or Popeyes. Woo! If I had to be honest, that one is a good question because I love them both. But I am a Popeyes man. Louisiana style is for me. Popeyes for the win. Popeyes over KFC every time. 100%. Michael says, what's going on in your life, Nick? You didn't go into details. And yes, I'm nosy. Me and we're doing fine right now. Like everything's going fine. I mentioned, my car breaking down a few months ago, and that affected certain things financially. It affected how we can make our house payment and this and that. And so we're not broke. We're just currently sitting in stasis of like not having money and this and that. And it's holidays, so pretty much let's be real, our holiday plans right now are just not going as planned. Our holiday plans, as far as getting kids presents, we're just gonna have a very, very slim Christmas this year. Let's put it that way. And for me personally, allow me to be real with you. For me personally, as a man, and you can't provide for your family like you want to because of certain circumstances, it just makes you feel bad, right? But you can't control what you can't control, right? You can only control what you can control. You can only focus on the now. So I'm choosing to do that. I'm only focusing on the now. I'm only focusing on what I can focus on, which is right now. We're not always guaranteed tomorrow. So whether that's these streams that we're doing, hanging out with my family, I'm only going to be able to focus on what I can do now. So that's just what I'm going through personally. Really, it's just hard times over here. Something we're not used to. It's not crazy, right? It's not anything crazy. So let's see here. What do I want for Christmas? What I want for Christmas, for me personally, what do I want for Christmas, Titan? Whoo! I already have what I want for Christmas. I got Smash. That was one thing. Me personally, what would I personally want for Christmas? What I would personally want for Christmas is Courtney says a gaming chair. That would be one, a gaming chair. Maybe a green screen, because Avidan's got that green screen that looks cool, but that's not on the list. But I do want to improve the performance of my PC currently, so I'd love to get some RAM, because my computer's pretty old. I need DDR3 RAM. I'm only at 8. I would like to get 16 DDR3 and an i7. That's what I would love for Christmas. Those are really expensive though, but that is what I would like for Christmas, Titan. When are you going to rank up an AOV? That's a great question, Ned. You are so far ranked ahead of me that I don't feel like ranking up anymore, right? Like, I don't want to play by myself. I hear you yell at and be in the chat talking about how you hate this and that, and I don't want to go through that. And you're so far ranked ahead of me, I can't play with you and help you out. So I guess I got to do it myself, get caught up, and then we can play, right? But that's why I haven't ranked up in AOV. And do I plan on it? I mean, maybe, but we have Smash now, so maybe not. Can you do the Superman like Soldier Boy? No, I can't. I cannot. I will not. I won't not. Any of that is happening on this stream because, one, let me be honest with you, I don't even know how to do the dance. Let's be real. I only know the song, Soldier Boy, I only know the song. I don't know the dance. I don't even know what a Superman is. Unless is it that Superman, like, what was that song that came out 2 years ago that everybody was listening to? Watch me whip, watch me nay. Like, is that Superman? Is that the Superman part? Because I don't know. I have no clue. Anyway, Ryko says no point in AOV when you have Warframe and Smite on the way. 100%. She's right about that, Ed. When Smite comes out, yes, we will be playing Smite. But will you buy a Soldier console though? There's a better chance of me buying a PlayStation Classic than buying a Soldier console. Let's just be real about that. Let's just be honest. There's a better chance of me buying a PS Classic than a Soldier console. DSO Time says laugh, smile. Right. Appreciate you for stopping by. Anybody else have any other questions before we get out of here? It is now 6:06. We are 30 minutes. We are 6 minutes over the time. So if anybody doesn't have any questions, we will get out of here. If you do, we can still hang out a little bit. I will be streaming later on Twitch. It is the week. Yeah, this is the week. I was gonna say it's the weekday, but it is a weekday, but it is the regular week. So Monday through Thursdays, we are on Twitch. Link is in the description box to the Twitch channel. Go over there, hit the follow button. We will be playing a little bit of arenas tonight. Then I gotta go to sleep, and then I have to go to work tomorrow. Yes. Courtney says best game of all time. Oh my goodness. Is it what? This one's hard. This one's hard for me. Because my favorite franchise of all time is Mass Effect. So Mass Effect 2 clearly is one of my best games of all time. Recently, Breath of the Wild blew my mind. Breath of the Wild I absolutely love. So I have to put Breath of the Wild up there. And then growing up, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. So I mean, I do love Zelda. There's a lot of Zelda games up there. So best game of all time for me personally. Oh my gosh. Let's go with Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2. I haven't experienced when I first played that game. It was like a brand new experience that I never experienced before. Much like growing up when I started playing Legend of Zelda, and I started actually like paying attention to the story and being invested. Mass Effect was the first game that I played in a long time that made me feel that way. So Mass Effect 2 probably got to be it. With the story of the collectors, the way that game goes, the mechanics of the game, the shooting mechanics, the RPG mechanics of it, the way you had the Paragon and Renegade the systems and everything, just that's it. Mass Effect 2 is the best one. Best game of all time for me, Final Fantasy Tactics. You keep talking about that game, and I have to keep trying. Now I got to play it here pretty soon because you keep talking about it like it's just that game. So Tactics might have to be on my list for this Christmas break, but I need to finish Earthbound. I need to do Final Fantasy 9 because I promised myself I would play Final Fantasy 9 again. Best controller for Smash. These, because I don't have a pro controller. These right here. Because I don't have a pro controller right now, for me personally, it is those. I actually almost prefer the Joy-Cons for Smash, and that is saying something. I also have this Xbox Pro Controller ripoff. That's for $25. EE Kit. You can go to Amazon for $25. They're not paying me. I'm just telling you because I love this controller that much as well. This controller is great too. It's a good second fiddle. I'm getting a Pro Controller for Christmas. My mama said she's gonna get me one, so thank you, mama. So I can't wait for that. But Pro Controller is coming, so I'll let you know about the Pro Controller whenever I do get one. But for me personally, Showtime, it is the Joy-Cons. I actually prefer playing Smash with the Joy-Cons. It's kind of crazy. It really is. It's kind of crazy. Punk Kiddish says moms for the win. 100% Punk Kiddish. And what's up, man? Everybody say what's up to Punk Kiddish. That's a homie from the Salties podcast. Good dude. Good peoples. And appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Ryko says 8-bit though, Nick. 8-bit though. You won't go back from that. I know. If you want to send me a Christmas present, there's one to send me. Wink, wink at you, Ryko. Wink, wink. If you want to send me a Christmas present, that's one. That is one. Send me that adapter, and then we can be best friends forever. So Pro Controllers on sale today for $55. Really? If I had $55, I would. Done. Set up an Thank you, Rocco. Appreciate it. With that being said, if the man has any questions, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. This one's been fun. This one was a lot of fun. This one was great. I appreciate all of y'all. I really do. I really do, man. I really do. Like, gotta be 100% honest. Everybody who stops by, everybody who chooses to support, don't worry, Punkish, dude. You stop by and that's all that matters, dude. Like, everybody who stops by, everybody who supports the Patreons, there's 5 of y'all. I put the list in the description box. Mighty Ryan, Nicholas, Avidan, Edward Norton, and Chris Levi. Y'all are the greatest. Every Twitch sub that I have on Twitch, which is about 13 of y'all, I don't have that list up. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate Avidan. Appreciate y'all this holiday season. If there's one thing I am thankful for, honestly, it is the support that you guys have for me and the help that I get, the encouragement that I get through all of y'all. Because like I said, this holiday season for me and my family has been something that we have not experienced ever before. And so it means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to my wife, because she knows that this is very encouraging for me, that you guys would do, that you guys just support and be here. So that being said, after being sappy, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll talk some more. We'll talk some more stuff. But once again, appreciate all y'all. Y'all are the greatest. We're out of here.